What's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back to Recruiting Unfiltered. Got a jam-packed show, man. We're going to bring on Jame'l Davis of Collins Hill at 6:30. And we're going to just pretty much chill, man, and react to the commitments coming up a little bit later on tonight with Marquis Fenell and obviously, Deron Foster. But more coming up on the show. All right. What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to the show. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday night. All right, as always, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Y'all hype up the video, man. And we're going to talk a little bit about the commitment before we bring on a guest. But y'all already running up the chat. Drake Blue. Appreciate you tuning in, my guy, Drake. When is Kyle Johnson committing? It's supposed to be today, okay? So I got my phone. You see me on my phone for a quick second. He's supposed to commit today, guys, in the afternoon, okay? So let's see the latest on his stuff. Okay, so right now he's just posting all of these pictures he did an hour ago of all of his visits. Okay, so that's the latest there. But the decision was supposed to be this afternoon. Now I've talked to him personally, and that is what he said. But he said stay tuned in for tonight. I'm going to probably assume that's going to probably be, was it 6:21? Probably around 7-ish, 7:30, 8. I don't know. Because he didn't even know the time when I talked to him. So it's still kind of up in the air. I don't know when he's going to commit. But it should come today, barring anything unforeseen. Okay. I'm not going to say where he's going. I do know where he's going. I'm not saying where he's going. You guys will have to stay tuned for that. Whenever he announces, you guys will know. Okay. So that should be tonight. Keyword tonight. We will find out. We will see. Okay. All right. So that is the news there. Drake Blue, appreciate you tapping in. But we're going to talk about the Valdosta Wildcats today. And I'm low-key a little bit sick because I heard that they're going to be at a padded camp on July 15th. There's going to be some hitters. Douglas County, Valdosta, Milton, Lovejoy, and several others are supposed to be in the building at Douglas County on July 15th. And I believe I have to be in Charlotte for ACC Media Day for all my Tech fans. I think they go the next day on Thursday, but I'm supposed to go up there early and do some Radio Row and different things like that. But I am a little sick because I do want to see that padded camp and see them boys up close and personal one more time for Valdosta. You know what I'm saying? Them boys is different, right? But the big commitment today is going to be both. Now, both of these boys are very, very close. Marquis Fenell and obviously Deron Foster. And I said it at the start. It doesn't look like he's going to probably end up at Georgia Tech. But I said Fenell is a player that's an athlete. Line him up anywhere on the field, and he can kind of be that virtuoso in the slot, punt return, kick return. He's just dynamic with the ball in his hands, right? And he's a guy I believe is special, right? The lean looks like it's going to probably be Florida State, right? And it's going to be very interesting to see what he chooses. And obviously, both of these guys kind of look like they have the same top five. Now, the interesting part is where does Deron Foster end up? Because Tech was high on him at one point, but looks like I won't say it's tapered off, but looks like Foster is more so. He could be moving somewhere else, right? Maybe it's Oregon State, right? Maybe it's Stanford. Does he really want to go all the way out west, right? Maybe it's Colorado, or does he stay in state and go maybe Georgia State or I legit don't know. Because does Florida State take that many? Will the Seminoles take two backs potentially in the app or a back in the athlete? I don't know. But the decision, according to the boards on Florida State, is the decision is at 7 p.m. Right. So hopefully we'll be done with the interview with Jame'l Davis at that time, right, where we can see where they go and react to that. But the decision is set. They're already having a commitment part. I was hoping I hit up Coach Felton to see if they was going to be streaming it live so I can watch it, ideally, and then just react and respond that way. But looks like it's going to be a different type of ball game. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully they stream it so I get y'all live reaction after I talk to him. All right, we got more comments. Tech fans is rolling in here. Okay, I want to answer you guys' questions. Najeh, hear anything on Kyle Johnson? Heard his community today. Yes, I just answered this with Drake Blue. It's supposed to be this afternoon, right? It's supposed to be this afternoon, but he's moved it to tonight. Now, what time? I don't know. I've hit him up and asked him. He still doesn't know what time, right? But the over an hour ago on his Instagram, he basically was announcing so and so. You know what I'm saying? Or I won't say announcing, but he put all of the schools. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, that he visited and that were important to him. But I would say definitely tonight. At what time? I don't know. I just checked my phone. I haven't heard anything. I told him to let me know before he, makes his commitment announcement, all that good stuff. But essentially, it's supposed to be tonight, but it's really supposed to be this afternoon, right? So I don't know what time. He hasn't even told me. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for you, Mr. Emmett. Hasn't told me, but it's supposed to be tonight. Is that 6:30? Is that 6:45? Is that I don't know. I'm just gonna be real. I don't know what exact time that he's going to. So definitely tune in for that. Will it be live, Drake Blue? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. If he does go live, it will be on Instagram. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Sorry, y'all. Had time Alexa stop. I don't think it will be live. If he does go live, guys, it should be on his Instagram. Okay, so if he does go live there, I think that is where it will actually be at. Okay, so as we continue to wait for Jamel, we're going to just look at any major recruiting news. You know what I'm saying? And who is the latest to obviously commit here in the state, right? So I'm gonna go a little bit younger, and I'm gonna put you guys on game early of a player that I think is super special and has a lot of good talent and could really be one of those guys coming down the pike in the state of Georgia. And that name is 2030, so you guys ain't got to worry if you think about committing today or tomorrow. No, this is just putting you guys up on game early on in his career. And that name is Cam Marsh. I really think this kid has a chance to potentially be special. I think he has great talent. And the way he can pinpoint, accurately throw the football, I think he's a guy that we need to talk more about in the state of Georgia, right? And I don't think he's going to play a whole bunch this year, right, for Creekside. But I do think going forward that the Seminoles have a 3-year starter at quarterback. That makes it a lot easier. We know how good they are at bringing in running backs. We know how good they are at getting skill position players, right, and developing through the season. I mean, we know year in, year out with Coach Mack, they're going to have a very good defense, right? So this team has everything they need in order to be special, right? And I think now they've answered the quarterback question. But as I said, I think Savoy will be the QB1, of course, coming over from Texas. I don't see that changing too much for Creekside. But this kid right here can spin it, and he has a very bright future. And how he flicks that ball and gets it out of his hands is very, very, very special. So I think this is going to be one more people need to talk about, and definitely one that more need to people need to keep an eye on for the 2030 class. Okay, so I do want to obviously point that out. All right, and if you guys have not seen, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my video that I had a little bit earlier today. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to be able to see it. I'm not going to play the volume because I don't want to get copyrighted on my own live today. You know what I'm saying? But the Patty camp is in. And I just want to say, I appreciate you guys. I really do. I appreciate y'all for running up this video. You know what? I will show you guys the YouTube link. Actually, let's do that. I'll show you guys the YouTube link. I want to say thank you. Like, I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all are so great with the support. 8 people live today. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even announce I was doing a live. Like, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all are very loyal. But the video going crazy. So if you guys can, like, comment, subscribe, hype it up, and go check out this video. I'm only going to play about a minute or so of it, but y'all have been running it up. So you're going to see 1.6. On my back end, I see like 1.2. But I'm going to play it for you guys. I want you guys to check out just a little bit as we wait for Jamel to come on, okay? All right, let's go ahead and run it. Hold on, let me live screen that and play. Squeeze.
Coming out and participating in our training camps. We're going to see, right? I mean, everybody out here has aspirations to win the state championship, right? So we're out here to get work. It ain't nothing more than work. It ain't no sports league camps. Ain't no winning. It's about the work. That being said, let's practice workmanship. I know it's football, it's a collegiate sport. Simmons gonna play it how the hell out here. But I'm asking you to control yourself so we can get as much work as possible.
But there y'all have it. As you guys can see, that was from the Patty Camp. Again, go check out that video, man. Continue to run it up. I appreciate you guys, man. Over 2K views, man, on the back end, man. So appreciate y'all for running that up. Tech fans, if y'all are in the background still watching, let me know if you guys hear anything or if he does end up committing. I am on live, but let me know if he does. And you know what I'm saying? You'll know from there. Just let me know if you guys hear anything in the chat. Appreciate y'all. But we're going to bring on Jame'l Davis, man. It's been a long time coming. Supposed to talk to him last year, man. We got tied up. He's been busy. I've been busy. But now it's time for the interview. So let's bring him on. Jamel, what's going on, man? Am I saying your name right?
Hold on. I think my thing is tripping up. Hold on.
Okay. This thing lagging a little bit. Let's see.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. You're on mute for me.
Okay. Try to, if you can read my lips, try to leave and then come back.
Okay. All right.
Bet. But yeah, Tech fans, y'all still watching. Hey, if y'all hear anything about commitment or anything, please run it up in the live chat. All right. I am going to be doing a live interview with Jamel, but let me know. Let me know, you know what I'm saying, if he commits. All right. Let me know. That's all I'm going to say. Let me know if he commits. Fortunately, there is no time on this. All right. So let's see. We got Jamel about to come back in. See, still waiting on him to come back. Okay, let's move this from the stage. Okay, here we go. I think we got him. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Okay. Can you hear me?
Everything's good. Yeah.
Okay, perfect, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. What's going on?
Yes, sir. Most definitely. Nothing much. You know what I'm saying. More of a rest day for me. We just got done with OT yesterday. So yeah, more of a rest.
Nice. How was the OTAs?
Yes, sir. This was good. You know what I'm saying. Against Brookwood and MLK. You know what I'm saying. Some good competition. Most definitely. Getting some good work against a good quarterback at Brookwood. You know what I'm saying. Some good receivers.
1000%, man. And so I know you're supposed to talk last year, Jamel, and obviously we both got tied up and busy, man. But it was a great year for you, and you're already kind of popping on the scene as a rising sophomore. So I mean, just rate for me a little bit your freshman year, man. Did it go according to plan? Like, what grade would you give yourself after a really good freshman season?
Yes, sir. Most definitely. I feel like the freshman season from the work I put in and what I expected to get out. You know what I'm saying. I expected what I needed. You know what I'm saying. But I give myself probably about like a 90 average. There's still a little bit of stuff I can improve on. You know what I'm saying. But most part, I feel like I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying. Just wish I made a few more improvements. Overall, the did he good.
1000%. So walk me through your freshman season, right? Like, how did that look? Were you rotating varsity? Like, did you play JV and varsity? Were you just strictly varsity? Like, how did freshman season go at Collins Hill?
the freshman season for me, I was coming there as a nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just transferred in from Gainesville, so I had to come early. You know what I'm saying? So really a grind. And although I think I played like one JV game, I earned a starting position near the end of the year, but halfway, like you know what I'm saying. So I was rotating varsity a few games, but then near the end of the season, I was getting and had a big role with the team.
There it is. So, from your experience, like, what did you do to be ready? Because that's not easy to do. You're coming over from a previous school in Gainesville, right? Then you come over to Collins Hill, new coach and Drew Swick, really good defense usually, and you're trying to prove yourself. Like I said, you were nobody. So, like, how were you ready for those moments and opportunities when they came upon you?
First off, I give the glory to God, you know what I'm saying? He really paved the way for me throughout that whole journey, you know what I'm saying, with my mental. But it was really just hard work and consistency, you know what I'm saying? Going to work every day, competing with my teammates, making a name for myself during practice, you know what I'm saying? When people going slacking off that I'm going hard, I'm going that extra effort, you know what I'm saying, that extra mile in the practice in the indies, you know what I'm saying? So really just consistency and just hard work day in and day out and with God as the foundation.
There it is. So, talk about freshman season. Let's go back to youth ball just a little bit, man. Where'd you grow up playing, and where did kind of football start for you?
So my first year I played football. I played at Shoal Creek. You know what I'm saying. Then I played with Central DeKalb, and then after that, I was about 6 or 7, I moved into Gwinnett. You know what I'm saying. My parents saw better opportunities there, so I moved into Parkview, and then I went to Peachtree Ridge. You know what I'm saying. So I went to a different lot of schools growing up. Really just playing at the best competition I could be at. You know what I'm saying. My parents, they were really invested in me at the time, and still are to this day. But they were very invested to me and just wanted to see me compete at a young age.
What did you enjoy most about the competition? About going against the best and playing? I'm assuming GFL.
Yeah. I mean, it was just like that's what I was used to, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not competing, I don't think I'm getting better, you know what I'm saying? And that's the joy of the game to me, you know what I'm saying? Going against the top guys, going against the best of the best, you know what I'm saying? And really just going after it, you feel me? So yeah, if we're not going after it, then we're not doing something right.
Period. Today, present day, what do you feel like is your best trait on the football field?
I believe my best trait on the football field is really just having instincts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, I look at myself, I get to the ball quicker than everybody else. I see the plays that everybody else can't see. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of other big qualities that play into it, like just football IQ. But me being able to get to the ball quick and easy, and just being able to make a play wherever I'm at. Like I know, yesterday in the OTAs, I even made a play at Jack. You know what I'm saying? So really being a plug and play type of guy and just going out there and make a play.
It's about playing Jack a little bit. Do you feel like this year you'll be able to just kind of showcase that versatility? Like, hey, I can line up anywhere as a defensive back and make an impact.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? The coaches, they believe in me. You know what I'm saying? I know the playbook in and out. And I can control the defense where I need to go in at star, at jack, at corner, wherever, or at safety. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I need to be at. But my main position is still safety, of course. You know what I'm saying? But definitely wherever they need to play me at, I'm gonna go out there and make a play for my team.
There it is. Speaking about your team, you've played with them. I mean, we're coming up on, I don't want to say the end of summer, but a critical part. Obviously, Dead Week is coming up. And I know you just talked about OTAs you played
Right.
in. How do you feel about this team going into this season and about your brothers and having the chance to be able to maybe even shock some people?
The way I feel about the team, I'm feeling pretty confident. You know what I'm saying? We are a young team. But although I feel like our team chemistry is high, you know what I'm saying? We having a lot of get-togethers as a team. I see a lot of more leaders vocally, and more leaders showing by actions. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just words. Everybody's been bought in. We all been getting extra work as a team. You know what I'm saying? And it's feeling more like a brotherhood this year. You know. And so yeah, I think I'm pretty confident with the team, and we should make some shake this year for sure.
Defensively, who's some players we should watch out for on the back end and then the rest of the defense?
Okay, I got you. So two players I say that you guys should look for is Xavier Sheffield. Number one, you know what I'm saying? He's been going off. He ain't really been getting no targets, but that's a good thing as a corner, you know what I'm saying? Not getting any targets. And when the ball comes his way, he makes a play, you know what I'm saying? I feel very confident with him at the at safety position. And when he's at corner, you know what I'm saying, I don't really got to help his side because I know he's gonna lock him down. So yeah, Xavier Sheffield, and then I'll say Bryce Hurst, you know what I'm saying? He's a 2028 guy. He sends a lot of pressure, you know what I'm saying? He's very versatile as well. He can get in at the end, or he can get in at linebacker, you know what I'm saying? He's more of a plug and play type of guy as well. But he just goes out there, makes plays, be physical, and is a leader.
And then talking about this season, man, give me some of the, I don't want to say big games, but give me some of the games like, man, if I was to come out and watch College Hill, I should come to. You think? Let's see you guys.
I definitely say would be the Buford game. You know what I'm saying? That's like the thing, like that's like the region win the region game. You feel me? So, I definitely say if y'all want to come to a big game, come out to the Buford game. It's gonna be a show, most definitely.
Gotcha, against Buford. And how do you personally feel about that, Robert?
I mean, I mean, it's competitiveness as well. You know what I'm saying? Going against the best guys. Really just seeing also guys I grew up with as well. You know, and seeing that okay, boom, I see guys I'm familiar with and I'm competing with them. You know, at high level. So it's pretty fun. You feel me? But it's still at the end of the day, I'm still trying to win. So it's definitely you have to prepare for it mentally and physically. And that not just with myself, but also with the rest of my team. You know what I'm saying? Being the leader of the team, you have to make sure that everybody is up to par and ready to compete.
There it is. I want to talk about your training just a little bit. I know you've been doing your thing. You just dropped the video not too long ago, man. But I wanted the audiences to see all the work you put in and how you've been able to get at this level. But talk about your training a little bit. You know, I know you do things with, I believe, Coach Jones, and then also I believe Coach Julian. But I want you to just talk a little bit about your training and getting to this level where you're at right now.
Okay, so I mean, I love training. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that I get better. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta get in the lab, you gotta get in the field, and if you're not doing that, then you're doing something wrong. You feel me? So it's more about being intentional, really just like going out and getting better, you know what I'm saying? Being intentional in the breaks, being intentional in every single little thing, getting to work whenever I can, you know what I'm saying? Not being the type of guy where my parents or anybody needs to tell me to go to training, but I'm going to training because I want to. And if I can't go get training at the time because of some situation, that I'm going to go do something else, like go in my backyard, do something, you feel me? So it doesn't necessarily have to be flashy, but with the right trainers does definitely have help. Being with Coach Jones, that helps out a lot. You know, he a guy that came from Georgia Tech, and being able to do college drills and then that translating into the camps and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's definitely great having him as a trainer. And then also being around Josh Jones, that was the first trainer I was ever with. You know what I'm saying? He was got me right a lot. Going transitioning because in my youth days I was out linebacker, so training with him, he made me very very intentional with my work and taught me how to be a DB. You know what I'm saying? But definitely love the training, and that's just how you get better. You know what I'm saying? Day in and day out. So yeah.
Very. I want to talk about a couple things on this video. You move very fluidly and you drop your hips, you know, very
I
well
got
in
to
the
join
slide.
back and leave again the audio.
Okay. I don't know why that happened, y'all, but when he comes back, I'll ask him. Stream y'all got to get it together though, man. Stream y'all got to get it together. Y'all be killing me. Okay, I think we got him. Can you hear me, Jamel?
Yep.
Okay, sorry about that, man. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard,
You all
but
good. You all good.
I want to ask you about this video, just you dropping your hips and being, and like I said, you move very fluidly. Can you talk about that component of your game? Because like I said, it looks like you can change direction very fast, which sometimes, like I said, you have to do with the cuts of the receiver and staying in front. Can you talk about that part of your game just a little bit?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? It just comes with reaction based drills. You know what I'm saying? And just being intentional in everything you do. It comes with reps. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you're gonna learn overnight. It's gonna be a long process. Some days you're gonna feel like you have it. Some days you feel like you're not. But it's more about just being intentional, repping it out a lot. And when you mess up, that you go back and you go back and you go fix it. You know what I'm saying? Not leaving the field until I make it perfect. Because it's a lot. It's a lot and a lot of trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying? Especially as a DB, it's more of a mental game, not just a physical, you know what I'm saying? But being intentional and making sure that your technique is right is something I'll say that is very important.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the training, but I want to unlock that part of your game, the mental aspect. It's very slept on. Like everybody's like, it's a physical sport, but the mental part matters, right? How do you approach the game mentally? And for a scenario, Jamel, let's say you having a struggle game. We know that's rare, but let's say you have a struggle game. How do you kind of psych yourself back where you back good mentally in that you don't let one bad play become a multitude of plays?
Got you. So the thing I'm coming into football, is just that when you get into the league and you get into college, everybody that everybody's physical, physically talented, strong, fast. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that separates you is your football IQ. You know what I'm saying? How and not just your football IQ, but your mental composure as well. You know what I'm saying? Mental toughness. All those things matter because adversity is gonna come. But it's about how you face that adversity. You know what I'm saying? So going into the game, you know what I'm saying? I came to the point because I used to be a very emotional player, you feel me? I used to want to crash out on the field. But I didn't come to the point where it was just like you have to have the mental composure, high and lows, you know what I'm saying? If you make a play, okay, boom, let's go back and make another play. I messed up on a play, okay, boom, let's go make a play. You know what I'm saying? So making sure that you just winning every play, you know what I'm saying? That's the battle I play in my head. Okay, read my okay, I'll make the play on this, okay? And then after that, not don't be having too high highs and not too low lows, stay being consistent. That's it.
How did you overcome, wanting to crash out? 'Cause I know how it can be. I used to play football, and sometimes you want to, like, you got to show somebody, like, you're not gonna punk me.
Right.
So how did you overcome just not crashing out, but being composed and, like you just said, the highs to the highs, lows to lows, and being able to make plays?
The thing I'll definitely will say, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a crazy thing to say, but I'll say it was my relationship with God though, you know what I'm saying? Really just like being at peace with the game, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that because everything I try to do is for the glory of God, you know what I'm saying? So me building that relationship with him translated to even on the field, you know what I'm saying, is and I say like you do little things, how you do all things. So on the field, all can't just be a guy that, you know what I'm saying, walking in obedience. I also have to be in obedience on the football field, you know what I'm saying? So I think that definitely helped out a lot, you feel me? And people necessarily think if you got to crash out to make plays and stuff like that, but the real way that you make plays and stuff like that is if you're not you could play with emotion but don't be emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't let little things and stuff like that tick you off because at the end of the day when you get to the bigger leagues, like you're gonna get fined for making flags on the play. You know what I'm saying? And just playing out of context, like just somebody take you out of your game. You know what I'm saying? And then that just shows a lack of maturity and a lack of controlling yourself emotionally. You know what I'm saying? So I think building my relationship with God that really took me to the next level mentally on how I can control things and let things go and you know what I'm saying, really just play my ball.
Period. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a scenario, right? And I love that you are in one with God. It's very important. And I'm glad you allow him to kind of shine your light more. And I hope you continue to use your platform, Jamel, to preach the word of God and put him out there. It's very important. But let's just say you're in a scenario, big game, right? You ain't did nothing wrong, Jamel. You chilling, you done made some plays. This dude will not shut the hell up. Like he just keeps talking, and he just the whole game. How would you respond to that? Like the dude, like I'm talking about opposite receiver, he will not stop. How do you approach that?
The way that I approach it is, you know what I'm saying, I'm not the type of guy to just talk smack in games, but if that ever did happen, you know what I'm saying, I'll just respect his game, you know what I'm saying? I'll say, okay, right. I'm not gonna say nothing bad or try my hardest not to say something back, you know what I'm saying? But I'll just treat it as right. He's playing in an emotional state, you know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna still play my brand of football, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't let nobody mess up my composure and in the way that okay, like if I'm keen in just on him because he wants to talk smack, I'm gonna mess it up for my team, you know what I'm saying? I look at people with football as a team sport, you know what I'm saying? You can be the best player in the field, lose every game, and at the end of the day, you're not gonna be nothing. You don't win any games. So I'll definitely say like make sure that you're for everybody on the team, you know what I'm saying? Not getting not trying to get in class and stuff like that. And if the dude's talking crazy like that, you know what I'm saying? Just let him have it. Like, okay, right, you can still play football and let somebody talk crazy. Like let the game speak for yourself.
Period. Going back to training, what drills have been the most effective for you in your career and just your growth of the player that you're starting to become?
I definitely people love to complicate drills. know what I'm saying? But I would just say like a simple back pedal break, you know what I'm saying? Back pedal 45, back pedal 90, crossover run 90, crossover run 45, you know what I'm saying? And really just making sure that like you're you know what I'm saying? So you can grow your value, grow your deep technique into other things, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely say the main thing that's important is because when you're in the game.
Okay. Sorry, y'all at home. I can't hear him. I don't know what stream I got going on. Hold on, y'all. I'm back, y'all. I don't know what happened. See, Davis, appreciate you tuning in, man. I'm assuming that's probably Pops. Yeah, he used to cry on the field, staying humble, and God will have your back. Ignore the trash talk. Okay, love that from Pops. See if we got Jamel. I don't know what happened. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, sorry, y'all. I know it's like. What you say? I'm sorry, brother.
My apologies, it's just a little laggy. My bad.
Yeah, nah, you fine, man. You fine. Sorry, y'all at home. It was hard to hear, but I wanted you to repeat your last part, just the drills that were the most effective. You had cut out real bad, but I know you was giving an answer, just drills that have helped you in your career. It's grandma. Okay.
I'll say like back pedal 45. You know what I'm saying? Really just bring back pedal breaks the fundamentals. Nothing too complex. You know what I'm saying? But the simple things that you need to do as a DB. And really just after that, you can expand your bag or your defensive DB bag. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're going to catch it, crossover run. You know what I'm saying? But really just perfecting the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? Because in the game, you're not going to do it 1,000 turns or 1,000 flips, but you're just going to have one break. You know what I'm saying? Perfect that one break and do it 1,000 times. And do it 1,000 times right in the game.
Gotcha, brother. And as we look into the offseason, dead weeks coming up, how are you going to just like recover, get your body ready for that critical stretch of the summer before the season begins? I think he went off. Okay, hold on. He muted himself. Sorry, y'all, those at home. I don't know why it's going in and out like that. Okay, he put it on mute. Sorry, y'all. Y'all, the 9 that are watching, can y'all hear me loud and clear? Is my audio, messed up at all? Please let me know down in the comments. I apologize. I don't know why it's going like that, man. So y'all forgive me in the comments. Just let me know if like y'all can hear me loud and clear. No, that stuff is annoying. Let's see. Trying to see if I can get them back. Okay, hold on. I think we got him. Hopefully it's okay this time. Wait till I can see his face first. Hold on one sec. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Trying to pull it up. See if he can hear me. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, it says you are in the clear. You are clear. Okay, y'all can.
Okay, everything sound better now?
Yes, sorry about that, man. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. But
Right,
was y'all able to hear me?
Nah, you ain't cut out bad. You remember the last question I asked you, brother?
Yeah, yes, sir. Most definitely.
Okay.
Like with the
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I definitely say focusing on the fundamentals, you know what I'm saying? Not being so complex on it. And definitely just being honing in on the fundamentals, not trying to be too complex in the drills, you know what I'm saying? Because once you have down the fundamentals, that's when you can get more complex, you know what I'm saying? And from my DD stuff like that, if you do the simple things right, then you can't do the hard things right, you know what I'm saying? That's the way I see it. So definitely making sure that the fundamentals and the little things are right, and after that branching off into other things.
Period. When you okay, well, let's go back to your regimen. What does your summer regimen look like when you're not with the team? How do you go day to day usually?
Day to day, usually, I'm hitting outside of teamwork and stuff like that. Outside of practice, I'm definitely hitting at least one training a day, though. You know what I'm saying? Possibly two, depending on the schedule of everything. You know what I'm saying? But one to two, definitely. You know what I'm saying? And then on the weekends, try to get a little bit of rehab, and stuff like that. But training is one to two times a day.
There it is. Okay, and for you as you look ahead to the season, I know probably the goal is winning state, but what are some individual goals you got for yourself, Jamel?
My individual goals is really just competing at a high level every day. You know what I'm saying? Making the plays when it comes my way, and just being a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? And and the fact is, like, I know that my personal performance is all cool and stuff like that, but I really try to become a leader on my team. You know what I'm saying? Doing the intangible things that everybody can't do. You know what I'm saying? So leading my team in the right direction, being a leader on and off the field, and really just being a guy that everybody can come to.
Now, how did then you talk about being the guy everybody can come to? What type of leadership style do you have? Are you vocal? Are you play by example? Like, how do you lead, especially being a young guy, Jamel?
I'm definitely more of a play by example type of guy, you know what I'm saying? I'll be vocal when enough needs to be said, but I'm not the type of guy to just be all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to be a fake leader, but helping up my guys when we're all down, you know what I'm saying? When the team morale is low, bringing it up, you know what I'm saying? But definitely leading by an example. So if guys see that I'm competing at a high level, they can be like, oh, okay, then we need to compete at a high level as well, you know what I'm saying? Or going hard in drills and seeing that, okay, if the guy that in front of me is doing harder drills, I need to do harder drills, you know what I'm saying? So definitely just leading by example, being vocal when I need to be vocal, but making sure I'm doing the right thing in everything I do.
Period. Okay, man. Let's talk just real quick because this is a recruiting show, so I got to ask about recruiting some. Right, getting all these offers are starting to come in. I know you focus on getting better every day, but what has it been like? You just seeing that early success in recruiting before we talk about teams.
It's definitely a blessing, you know what I'm saying? It shows that the work I put in is definitely coming out, and shows that what you put in does come out, you know what I'm saying? But giving all the glory to God once as well, you know what I'm saying? But it's really cool seeing all these things actually play out, because I remember I used to just do the most over the little things, like a college following me on Twitter or something like that, you know. And I'm the type of guy, I'll keep it real, like that to mean a lot to me. But seeing these things actually happen shows me that God really works in crazy ways, you know what I'm saying? A few years ago, or even a year ago from now, if you told me I was in this position, I'd be like, you're lying to me, you know what I'm saying? But definitely showing that hard work, obedience, and consistency, it really does play a big part, you know what I'm saying? Being consistent in all you do, being obedient to the Lord, and just working hard every day, you know what I'm saying? So it's a very cool thing.
Period. All right, let's talk some schools before we explore a little bit more about you before we let you go. Okay, so you picked up. I think recently your most recent offer was Alabama. Just how do you feel about the Crimson Tide? You know, what I'm saying the direction they're going, and just about the program at large.
I feel great about Alabama, you know what I'm saying? They're definitely high on my list at the moment. The coaching staff is very, very close with me, you know what I'm saying? Seeing guys that my parents know, and my whole family knows, you know what I'm saying, and that they believe in me, and that is not necessarily just about football, you know, even though Alabama's a big football school, you know what I'm saying? The state of Alabama, everybody loves football there, but them trying to be a bit of personal connection, not just with me, but with my family as well, you know what I'm saying? So that plays a big part, and I just love their culture there.
Period. I'm assuming gonna try to get on campus for a game day visit too.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. definitely gonna hit a game day visit. Not if one, if not, it's gonna be two. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna definitely try to hit two, 1 or 2.
Love to hear that. Love to see that. Okay, let's talk Florida State.
Mm.
What you like about them?
You know what I'm saying? That was my dream school coming up. You know, it still definitely is my dream school. Uh, and it really it means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I think that really opened up my recruiting and seeing all the coaches there believe in me and stuff like that. It definitely played a big and major role for me. Starting my recruiting journey at a national level for real. So it
Mm,
plays a big part for me in seeing that my dream school growing up, and it's just really all a blessing, you know. But so I definitely want to keep them in mind, definitely.
yes, sir. Definitely. All right, let's go whole time teams, man. We got to talk about them. Let's start with Georgia Bulldogs.
Ooh, you know, that's a big one right there. I mess with Georgia heavy right now. You know what I'm saying? Seeing Coach T. Rob, Coach Dickerson, and Coach Thacker, all of them believe in see me at camp, and then them collectively give me offer me. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot to me. Shows I had to go earn it. And at that time, they could really just offered me off of my other offers. You know what I'm saying? Before I got on campus, but they showed that I had to earn everything, and that's a big thing that. I'm me myself that I want to go earn everything that I get. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing given to me because at the end of the day, respect is earned, not given. You know, so seeing that they really abide by that, and being Coach Smart is a DB, used to be a DB, and is a defensive minded coach. That means a lot to me because Coach Swick at Collinsville, he's a defensive minded coach and a DB minded coach, and he's played a big role in my development. With my football IQ and stuff like that, and it would be great to learn under a coach like that.
Period. All right, let's go to a program on the rise. They starting to kind of shake some things up, man. Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech, you know what I'm saying? Coach Vinny, you know what I'm saying? That it was great meeting him, you know, him coming in and offering me high school. I definitely love what their program is building, you know what I'm saying? Them coming in and competing at Georgia at a high level last year, and these last 2 years really competing at a high level in ACC, it's definitely been something that's been on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? They're giving Georgia a run for their money, which I respect. You know what I'm saying? And them and having talks with Coach Vinny, they have a big, they're major. They run the same football IQ. You know what I'm saying? And we run the same system as them as a team. So it definitely is something I look forward to going to. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the visit for definitely for one of their games and being around that culture somewhere.
There it is. Now, is there any school before we wrap up recruiting? Is there any school? Obviously, got a bunch of offers that I didn't mention that I should ask you about that you like.
Another school that's a little bit of a sleeper. You know what I'm saying? Is NC State. I'll say. Be me going to their Alpha Wolf showcase. It was really of a cool thing. You know what I'm saying? I love how Coach Warren. You know what I'm saying? He had me there 1-on-one with him the whole time. It was great learning under him, seeing how he can teach, you know what I'm saying, and correct, you know what I'm saying, not with too much emotion though, you know what I'm saying. When I do right, he's stable, and also when I slightly mess up, he's also stable, you know what I'm saying. He can actually teach and explain the things that I'm doing. It kind of reminded me of
Mm.
training at a certain point, you know. So it was great meeting him, and then seeing him and the assistant safety coach and coordinator meeting with my family, you know what I'm saying, treating them with respect and kindness. It was definitely great being around there.
There it is. All right, that's recruiting. Let's talk about Jame'l Davis a little bit, the man, before we get out of here, man. So, what are some things you like, man? What are some of your hobbies? What do you like to do to decompress a little bit when you're not playing football or working out or in school?
And that's a very hard question, you know what I'm saying? Mostly, I'll maybe say video games, but man, I ain't really been on that for real. But it's kind of a hard decision. I think another thing that's been getting to me is really just music. Music has been, you know what I'm saying, it calms me down, it gets me away from everything sometimes. Hanging with my friends as well. A few of my friends, just hanging out with them, being cool with them, you know what I'm saying, just having some team bonding with my teammates. That's another cool thing as well. Outside of football, like we could just talk about anything from playing the game to talking about girls, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely cool being with them.
For sure. What kind of music you like, brother?
I've been trying to get into some more like worship music, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely hard to get from having like such a secular music and stuff like that but and then going into worship music, you know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to see that I need to just be all in for that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely a big Rod Wave fan, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing on that. So Rod Wave is definitely my favorite rapper, but I've been trying to lean more into the worship music though as I grow older.
So as you grow older, more worship music. So you got a big game. How are you getting ready for that game? Are you listening to worship music, or you going kind of raw wave?
Ooh, that's a good question. If you ask me right now, I don't know. That would be a hard thing. That would be a very hard decision. You know what I'm saying? But I've been trying to choose. I've been trying to choose God in everything I do. You know what I'm saying? Choose the narrow road. So I'll definitely try to choose the worship music. You know what I'm saying? But most times, most games, you know what I'm saying? I don't really even listen to no music. I just really just be to myself. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about plays I can make. And just praying to God about everything. So yeah.
Give me your favorite verse, man. What's your favorite Bible verse?
So a lot of I don't really have a favorite Bible verse. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a crazy thing to say, but I love the Bible so much. You know what I'm saying? And it is really still trying to get something that connects with me so deeply. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of Bible verses they connected to my life. You feel me? But I still haven't found the one verse that connects to all things in my life. You feel me? Some have parts of different seasons of my life that I've been going through, but there's not one verse that has really just stuck out so much to me that I really just say, "Oh, this is like my favorite Bible verse." But there are definitely a few verses that have stuck it to me, like trust in the Lord with all your heart, not your own understanding. You know what I'm saying? Things you like that. You know what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead. That's something that's been getting to me because a lot of we as Christians, you know what I'm saying? You think that verse is saying like getting into heaven or hell. You know what I'm saying? Having faith, but you're not putting the works on earth. You know what I'm saying? But it's also coming into the point where it's just like you can see that verse into a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like you can have faith that you could do stuff. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not putting in the work, if you're not putting in the hard work, then your answers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, faith without works is dead. It's also another one that's been sticking out to me.
There it is. Faith without work is dead. I like that. All right. What's one cheat meal that you would have? Let's say y'all win a state championship, or you out of season, and the pop's like, hey, you can have a cheat meal. What would you do?
A cheat meal.
Yeah.
Ooh, you see, I'm more of a breakfast guy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing something with brunch, you know what I'm saying? Something with brunch. So I'm definitely going out to brunch, like chicken and waffle, you know what I'm saying? I just love me some brunch. So chicken and waffle, French toast, some in that area.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay, my guy likes the brunch. All right, chicken and waffles. I like that. Okay, give me the craziest play you've ever made in a game.
The craziest play I've ever made in the game. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Cause I made a lot of big hits in my life. You know what I'm saying? Again, having the name Hitman, I've had to stick up to that standard for a long time, and not just stick up to it, but exceed it. But I probably it might have been the most recent big hit I've had. You know what I'm saying? With me knocking the boy helmet off in the cross game, that was a very big hit. You know what I'm saying? But I
Mhm.
probably say that's like in like more high school, middle school range. I probably say that's my best play I've had. You know what I'm saying? Or you could go back and even to last season where they had the split back and we too high safety and then I was coming back and I triggered for a first down there. You know what I'm saying? So out of those two plays, I probably say those are my two best plays so far.
Period. Last one. I'm gonna let you go. Give me two-sided question. Give me one of the best players, or you could do top three that you've ever played against, and whose game do you like to follow today on either the collegiate level or on the NFL level?
I got you. So I'll say some of the best players I'm not to say some of the best players I've played against, but some of the best players I've seen, in the high school level, it's definitely like Deuce. You know what I'm saying? Seeing him go to work every day, he just straight domination. Like that was crazy. As a freshman, you know what I'm saying? Travis Burgess, him going to get some of the first game of the season at Grace definitely was a eye opener. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how that played out. Definitely a great athlete. You feel me? And then I'll probably say Atticus Joseph. Going against him last year. during practice and stuff like that. Him being just like a great route runner, you know what I'm saying, not too flashy, really good to his routes, you know what I'm saying, has a good catch rate and stuff like that. So I'll probably say those three were definitely some of the best players I've been against or practiced with, you know what I'm saying. And then for the player I look up to, I'll definitely say it's Caleb Downs, you know what I'm saying. Seeing him in his faith journey and just about like the same way that we play and stuff like that. I definitely say that's a player I look up to because he's not the biggest, he's not the fastest, he's not the strongest, you know what I'm saying? But he also has instincts to the game and he's commended by a lot of people with his football IQ, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely try to resemble my game after him in some ways, you know what I'm saying? And then I also say Travis, of course, you know what I'm saying? Just it's just Travis, man. You can't you can't not outbeat that, you know what I'm saying? And then one more I'll probably say is Sean Taylor.
Ooh,
I seeing his game and stuff like that was really just like astonishing to me, you know what I'm saying? Him being a hard hitter and stuff like that. So definitely a game I try to resemble after him as well. Oh, also Brian Dawkins as well. He's a lot of great safeties. So yeah.
you got a good list, man. You got a good list. I like that. Got a good list, man. But all right, as I let you go, man, you got some great comments in here. I wanted you to at least see it. Keep grinding, Nev. Growth and consistency, 1% daily. Humble game speaks louder than the noise. Let's see. You had Grandma in the building.
For
C.
sure.
Davis said, "This is Grandma. Ignore the
Oh,
trash
hey,
talk."
hey, grandma, how you doing? Are you doing well?
Grandma in the building, and I think you also maybe moms. I'm not sure, or your sister. I'm not sure. Jasmine Davis. I love him. She's talking about referring to you.
that's my auntie. Show love to the auntie. I think I appreciate all my family tuning in. You know what I'm saying? I love all y'all.
There it is, man. There it is. All right, man. As I let you go, man. Anybody you want to shout out? Any closing comments? If I let you go, Jamel.
I definitely want to shout out God. You know what I'm saying? Without him, this is possible. You know what I'm saying? Seeing him being so faithful to me through this journey. You know what I'm saying? Being so truthful to her. Definitely got to shout out him. Shout out my mom. Shout out my dad. Them being so like just so big on me improving, you know what I'm saying? Me not being complacent, driving me to the trainings, paying for the trainings, you know what I'm saying? And all the backdoor stuff is really just them in disguise, you know what I'm saying? Them investing to me at a young age and still doing it to this day is definitely a blessing. So shout out to them, shout out to the family members. And yeah, that's about it, you know what I'm saying? I keep my circle tight, but shout out DB Coach Julian, you know what I'm saying? He's played a big role in this recruiting journey as well. And yeah, that's just really it for real.
There it is, man. Well, Jamel, I appreciate you coming on. Shout out to Coach DB Coach Julian for
Yes,
setting up
sir.
his interview for us, man. And appreciate you coming on, man. And please keep me up with your journey, man.
Yes, sir, most definitely. God bless.
God bless. Yes, sir. There it is. Jame'l Davis in the building. Shout out to 16 people tuning in live, man. Let me see if anything broke. Let me see if anything broke. Anything broke. All right. Has Marquis announced yet? I don't believe so. Okay. I don't believe so. Let me see if anything has been announced just yet. I don't think so. Hold on, y'all. I'm checking my Instagram. See if CFB or Riley Alvarez has announced anything. Nope, I have not seen anything. But Tech fans asking, I don't know. I haven't seen anything with KJ right now. Nope, nothing on KJ. So that is the latest there. All right. I did my quiz announce. Let's check Twitter. Let's see if anything has been announced. Hold on one sec, y'all. Let's see his official page. Not just yet. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm looking at. Hold on. Y'all stay with me. Shout out to the 14 people tuned in, man. Y'all running up this live. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the love. Okay, let's go to Shelton Felton. That's the head coach for the Valdosta Wildcats. See if Coach Felton said anything. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's go to the. Let's see. We got War Chant as well. Let's see. Yeah, just got the thread. Fenell family obviously has it there. Big crowd on hand. That's at 6:34. Okay, 17 minutes ago, it said ceremony is getting started now. Okay, let's see if they're streaming on Instagram. Hold on one sec, y'all. I don't see anything on IG. Yeah, they announced it late. I guess they had the party before. Okay, hold on. Deron Foster is live. Let's watch it live, y'all. Here we go. Okay, he blitz.
All right. I'm proud of you.
I've been going to Oregon State for the next 3 to 4 years.
Okay, looks like Oregon State. Yeah, Oregon State for Deron looks like.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting me and my boy Full, man. None of this is possible without the fans and the stands.
All right.
At this time, before we move on, we're going to ask the family to come up and take pictures with him and enjoy this moment. Then we'll transition to category 4. So, if the Deron family friend want to come up and take pictures, so
It don't matter, wherever it look good.
No. Oh, yes, I got
Hey, that was nice.
What the heck? That's on do. We sit out. Yeah, sit
I had
down.
to get these on them boys, man.
Do I come on? You and Courtney is fine.
Hey, put a hat down, family. There you go. You gotta be
Come on, you guys. Yes, very excited. 1, 2, 3.
Boy, I had a good speech. I ain't gonna lie, my speech ain't gonna be that long.
You got us. Oh,
Great. Yeah, bam.
oh, please.
Cheese. So you gotta put a hat down a little bit so they can see it.
That hat look weird. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Look like a Stanford Cardinal hat.
DJ, come on. Like an outdoor. Deron, come on, one more time.
Get naked up here. I'm on next. Huh?
Y'all in cover, come on.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Bye.
And I'm very thankful.
Oh shit, I gotta go out there. Dang, we already going? I thought we was gonna wait.
Let me get out.
I thought we was gonna wait till the fan came on. I'm about to get it.
all right, y'all. You got the black challenger. Black challenger, you are blocking somebody in. I don't know the lights, but black challenger. Black challenger, we to do your video. You know we got a black challenger this.
Hey, my brother, good speaking. Not for me alone. Hey, Keith, I'm trying to talk. We're gonna do that later. All the teammates later.
Hey, look, get them with the teammates later.
Huh?
Hey, sorry, y'all. Hey, y'all come on, Shabby.
Come on, man. What is it? Jumping. We got 1 second. Oh. 1 second. Oh. 1 second. Oh. I said, oh, man. Oh, we all in the. Oh. Let me get a picture like this. Let me get a picture of this. I'm gonna get a picture of my real quick. I'm gonna get teammate. Okay, go ahead. You go on. Y'all didn't even see the graphic. Hold on. There it is. Too rich.
You good?
Go, baby. Y'all win that. Y'all win. Miss Marcy. I gotta get my hair right now. Hey, you know, keep telling I gotta get my hair ready.
Category 4. He's up next. Can I have a shot? Say, please.
I knew you were going to be there.
Holy shit. Everything. What's Colorado right? Hey, come on, man. We going to Oregon State. Let's go. That's real. Going to the crib, man. Hey, Colin, going to the crib, man. Over there. He's getting set up right now. Huh?
Oh wait, is it us listening as well or no?
Yeah, you good, yeah. Oscar Polo.
Where's probably see
What that gonna say?
we can share.
Piano drink. You can't. Hey, Corey. You can't see under, right? You can't. Yo. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Looks like a decision's about to come up, y'all.
Man, what it is, man? You got me in there. Come on, man.
What's this part?
You gonna shut up. It's up, man. It's up. Hold on, I'm gonna call you back, my dog. He's going real quick.
Yeah, I had to mute it, y'all. I'm not about to get copyrighted.
This pick will be famous in about 5 to 10 years. Marquis Fenell.
And he done with the copyright part. So we should be getting the decision hopefully sometime soon. And then we'll react, y'all. So I appreciate everybody still tapped in with me. Live commitment watch party. Come new to the channel.
First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for not letting this be possible. After that, I want to thank my parents and my sister. If y'all could give them a round of applause for me. They have done so much for me. Took me to so many practices. I just thank them for all of that. Next, I want to thank Coach Fell for putting me in position to have the option to pick some schools. And now I want to thank my teammates who come out there every day with me and practice and grind all through the hard, through the easy, through the great, through the bad. And then I want to thank my previous coaches, other teammates, and other family who came out every day to come show support. And let's get to it. Let's see. No, we're gonna agree. We're gonna agree. Get it out. This one got it. That was it. This was it. I'm there. I'm home. I'm home.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand.
I wouldn't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. Wow. Cut that off, man. When y'all have it, man. He's going to Stanford. I did not see that. Did not have that in my blue card. I thought it was gonna be Florida State. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. But both of Valdosta running backs, or one running back, one athlete, are going out west. Very interesting. Oregon State and then Stanford. I did not see Marquis Fenell going to Stanford. But remember, they had a back similar to his stature and Christian McCaffrey that lit it up. And we see what he's doing in the NFL and the league now. So interesting to say the least for those two. But some of the more underrated backs in the state, both ran for 1,000 yards, I believe it was, and both complement each other so well in that backfield, man. They're both special talents, great players, and have very, very, very bright futures ahead, man. So that's the commitment watch party. I think both of them getting steals, and I think it will both be elite prospects moving forward. I appreciate everybody tuning in to the hour live special. I'll be back live at 8 p.m. for my hoop show, and I will see you guys then. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hype it up. And until next time, remember, as always, peace and love.